and Noblesville at 1-2 in league play. Craig Atkins alongside Perry Williams. Tonight's game is brought to you by Community Health Network, also by Smith's Jewelers, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Ivy Tech Community College, Indiana Restoration and Cleaning Services, Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, and the Wofford Theater. And festive atmosphere before the ball game. Noblesville, they honored their 7th and 8th grade teams from Noblesville East and West middle schools. And at halftime, we're going to get a treat where Special Olympics takes the driver's seat, and we'll have Special Olympics basketball with Noblesville and Southeastern playing a Special Olympics basketball game at halftime. And both these schools do a tremendous job with the unified sports, especially track in the spring. And we'll see that at halftime. But Perry, we've got quite a battle, and this could be a pivotal thing. Noblesville pulls off a victory tonight. That could shake up the conference standings for sure.
Oh, absolutely, because Hamilton Southeastern comes in there 11-6, but 4-0 in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. Noblesville is 8-6, but they're 1-2 in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. So this is much needed by both teams. Southeastern to extend the lead here, and for Noblesville to get back in the thick of things.
One thing we noticed probably midway through the 20-minute warm-up clock was that junior standout 6'7" forward Zach Gunn of Southeastern. So we get away from Chris Kaiser. She's everywhere. 6'6" junior forward, kind of swing player Zach Gunn, who's getting all kinds of college looks. He's in street clothes tonight, and we're not sure the exact reason, but that probably helps out Noblesville's way because they've got, you could say, one less shooter to defend. But if someone's out, Southeastern usually has that, like every other school, that one next man up mentality, and they'll find a kid. They'll find somebody to step up.
The one thing about that is, though, when you take a guy that gets 17, 18 points a game for you and 6 to 8 to 10 rebounds a game, that's quite a hole. But you're right. In the Hoosier Crossroad Conference, we're pretty used to next guy up kind of mentality.
Yeah, speaking of hole, the Noblesville boys basketball program has got themselves in a little bit of a hole against the Southeastern Royals. They have not beaten Hamilton Southeastern since the 2009-2010 season. When the Millers did that, they got a victory in the sectional over Southeastern, 43-42, en route to playing in a regional championship that year at Hinkle Fieldhouse. But 43-42 in 2010, the last victory for Noblesville over Southeastern. So they're looking to break that 7-game skid and get things back to their way of doing things. But it'll be a tough task. Zach Gunn or no Zach Gunn, and obviously tonight no Zach Gunn like we've seen. So it looks like we're going to pause briefly for the national anthem. The flag's been lowered. Looks like some youth cheerleaders out there with the Noblesville cheerleaders.
And direct your attention to the stars and stripes of our great country, the United States of America, as we pay tribute to those who fought for our freedoms and to those who have paid the ultimate price. Singing our national anthem tonight is sophomore from Noblesville High School, Leslie Burgess. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through
Noblesville cheerleader Lindsey Burke. One of the better renditions of the national anthem, our Star Spangled Banner, that I've heard in a while. Wow,
Yeah,
good job by her.
That was powerful.
Soon we'll go over the starting lineups. Teams will get a few more minutes of warm-up time.
You know, Craig, one of the things I noticed here tonight, a little bit different than normal, Noblesville has a full cheer block, and there don't seem to be as many students from Hamilton Southeastern here as been in the past.
Now it looks like only about 4 rows worth of students for Southeastern, and you've got, and saw it go across Twitter that it's jersey night, and it's obviously any pro jersey, any college jersey that anyone can find. It's pretty cool to see all these different jerseys out there. Kind of like what we saw Noblesville at Hamilton Heights for football this fall in week 2. Hamilton Heights student section did the same thing. We saw just an array of jersey. Those Southeasterns hit the floor. Their head coach, Brian Satterfield. Coach Satterfield is 236 and 105, and hard to believe he's been at Southeastern for 15 years. All 15 years of his career, he's been head coach of the Royals. Brian McCauley, 21 and 17 now at Noblesville, and this is his second season. 151 and 75 overall, his previous 8 seasons. Head coach of the Kokomo Wildcats, and Noblesville has rejoined the Royals on the floor. And this is going to be, we've got a pretty good crowd here at the Mill tonight so far. And
I think it's one of the better crowds that's been here this season, to be quite honest. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, we're about almost 2 minutes away from tip-off here, Greg. This should be a good one.
Yeah, this is going to be a dandy, and it kind of makes you wonder what went through the head when Brian Satterfield and his coaching staff knew they'd be without the big-time source of Zach Gunn in their lineup tonight, and it poses, something that Noblesville obviously practiced all week like they were going to be playing against Zach Gunn, and not that they're going to lag off any when it comes to defensive or even on the offensive end, but it changes game plans for both these squads. So it should be interesting.
One thing about it is there's a lot of Hamilton Southeastern adults that are here tonight. There's a lot of royal blue in the crowd here. So, and the Noblesville Millers got a good crowd. So this ought to be a fun evening, which leads us up to we got a busy week next week.
Busy week next week as girls basketball sectionals kick off at Westfield, or tip off rather, whichever terminology you prefer there, but the opener is going to be Carmel versus Hamilton Southeastern in the first game at 6 o'clock at Westfield on Tuesday, followed by Anderson versus Noblesville following that ball game. And the first semifinal game will feature Fishers versus the winner of Carmel and Hamilton Southeastern, and the second semifinal will feature Anderson's and Noblesville's winner versus the Westfield Shamrocks, as they're the host. They and Fishers drew the buys, and they split to opposite sides of the bracket. So that'll be 6 and around 7:30 on Friday as well, and then 7:30 on Saturday will be the championship of the Class 4A Sectional 8 Championship. As Kevin Cole, the PA announcer, takes to the gym rafters with his announcement of the starting lineup tonight. We'll give you those and let him go at it. 4-guard lineup tonight for the Southeastern Royals. It's going to be 5'11" junior number 3 Jack Davidson at 1 guard, 6'3" senior Greg Miller at another guard. 6-foot senior, number 20, J.D. Bembry at a third guard. And the fourth guard is freshman, number 30, Noah Smith, a 6-foot freshman. And 44, Brennan Schofield, a 6'7" sophomore. As he's being announced now, he'll be the forward in the Southeastern lineup. Noblesville goes with their normal lineup of a 3-guard lineup, 22 Max Flincham, 23 McGuire Plummer, and 24 Ryan Ogden. The forwards are 40 Nolan Ginther and 42 John Kaiser. Kaiser entering this game with a 21.9 point per game average. And right behind him, Max Flincham, 11.5 points a game. Flincham shoots 35 of 85 on the year for 41% from downtown. Listen to this, 27 out of 43 for 63% by Corby Mertens from downtown. He lit it up last Saturday with 24 points on 6 three-pointers, which makes me wonder what the record for single game threes is at Noblesville, because he came close, if not, broke it. I mean, I'm sure Jake Mills was close or made his own record during his 4 seasons in the past 4 years, but it'll be quite an interesting thing to see what Southeastern does defensively with Flincham and when Mertens is in there as well. Southeastern will obviously, they'll wear their road royal blue uniforms with white numerals and letters and trim. Noblesville, their home uniforms, white with black numerals and gold trim.
Well, the mill is rocking.
Yeah, you've got a bunch of, all the students have their cell phone lights like it's a concert.
We're about to tip off here. We turn the lights back on after the intro for the Millers, so we're going to get started here in just a minute, Craig. Royals are ready to go. They're out on the floor.
Yep. Southeastern was ready as soon as they were announced. It makes you wonder, makes you know actually, that they're up for the task of performing without their big superstar in the lineup. They'll go with Davidson, Miller, Bembry, Schofield, and Noah Smith, the freshman. And the tip, Schofield, Kaiser out, jumps him and tips it back to McGuire Plummer. Noblesville with the opening possession, no go. Right to left, now it's Ginther faking, moving on Schofield. Gets fouled by Schofield. It's a quick one on Brennan Schofield. And that's probably exactly what head coach Brian McCauley's plan is, because there's nobody else, technically there's nobody else as experienced as he and Zach Gunn with that size. I mean, they've got some size on their bench, but we're not sure exactly where they'll go or who they'll go with. So Ginther will be at the line to shoot a pair. We're just 14 seconds into this one. Craig Atkins alongside Perry Williams. Jim Wofford, our producer. On the cameras tonight, Will Wofford and Kinsey Browning. Ginther misses his first free throw. And he'll have one more here. Eyes it, flies it. Back of the iron, no. Off of Ginther. Rebounded by Flincham, tried to tip it to Kaiser, but no. Noah Smith carries it, but there's a reach in on Kaiser. And you got to watch yourself on those, or they're going to get you on those little ticky-tack fouls. And if Kaiser wouldn't have reached in with his arm, Noah Smith carried the ball.
Certainly did.
So Greg Miller will inbound just in front of the scores table. And we're already going to have a sub as another freshman. Oh. Greg Miller looks like he's bleeding already. He was holding up his left wrist. So he'll go back there with one of the trainers. And 21, Aaron Etherington, the 6'5" freshman, enters the ball game. Bembry, Smith, and Davidson out on the perimeter, tossing it around, trying to find either Etherington or Schofield in the middle. And if they can penetrate, they will. They dish it inside to Schofield. He drives on Kaiser, up and good.
One thing about it with Schofield's size, when he gets inside like that, he's going to be tough to stop.
We're 1 minute into it. Southeastern up 2-0 as Nolan Ginther missed 2 free throws on the other end. Ogden drives. Nolan Ginther with an offensive foul. Looks like he may have hooked down there and turns it over back to Southeastern. Davidson, right corner 3. No. Kaiser with the board. Back the other way, looks, goes up the court to Ginther and makes up for his missed free throws. Good assist there by John Kaiser. We're knotted up at 2.
Miller's putting a little pressure on in the backcourt. McGuire Plummer.
Now it's Bembry looking. Smith back out to J.D. Bembry. Now it's Davidson. Smith looked at a 3, no. Trying to find. Now it's Bembry left side to Davidson, back. Trying to find the avenues. Etherington back out. Schofield 3, no. Rebounded. Davidson takes it right away from Kaiser. Stolen by Nolan Ginther. Back the other way comes Noblesville. Now it's Plummer. Flincham gets a 3 blocked in the corner.
McGuire Plummer with the ball. Ogden.
Ogden will drive up and under. No. Ginther gets the board, and he is almost bear hugged by Jack Davidson. We'll see who the call is on. It's going to be on Schofield.
Davidson, a familiar name in Hamilton Southeastern Loyola, as his brother lit him up when he was there a couple years ago.
His brother's lighting it up for IUPUI
now, yeah.
These days, playing real well for Jason Gardner down there. Now Kaiser will inbound. 5:32 left first quarter. Now it's free throw line. Kaiser, no, flat off the back of the iron. Greg Miller the rebound. Back come the Royals left to right. Now it's Smith to Etherington. Yep, Smith came down the baseline. He'll get whistled for that one. Smith came down the right baseline there, and looked like he may have used his off arm.
Of course, Etherington's a familiar name, but it's a familiar name in the Hamilton Heights area.
Yep.
This is their younger brother.
His brothers, Alex and
Austin.
Austin Etherington. Austin playing at Butler, and Alex, I believe, still down at Indiana State. Flincham 3, no. Rebounded skied high by Etherington. Back come the Royals the other way. Like somebody asked me before the game, they said, how do you think this game's going to turn out? I said, it's probably going to go down to the wire.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about that.
Yep. Miller gets
goodness.
blocked. They're going to call a jump ball.
That was a double-handed there.
So it'll stay with Southeastern as they'll inbound down on the right baseline to Etherington. Back out to Bembry. And Plummer and Ginther got their hands in there. Ginther with that steal, his second steal. Plummer, easy does it. 3, no. Battles in. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Good shot there.
John Kaiser's second assist, and we're at the midway point of the first quarter, 5-2 with 4:10 left here in quarter number 1. This might be that kind of chess match They know each other, obviously, but it's kind of finding seams in each other's offense and defense to make things happen.
Nice
Stolen
dive
right
by
out of
Kaiser.
Etherington's hand by Kaiser. Back the other way, 18-footer, John Kaiser. 7-2 Noblesville. Bambury running the offense. Calling for Miller back out. Gets him deep left. Now it's back out. He'll control it again. They took Schofield out. Dishes. No. Rebound Etherington, up and good. So Aaron Etherington with his first 2 points, and it's 7-4. Southeastern cuts the lead back to 3 points. Ogden has it out free throw line, dishes down low to Kaiser. Now Ogden drives, back out, get there. Plummer to Kaiser. I think they're trying to find Flincham open. But they know that Max Flincham can shoot threes. Just inside the three-point line. Kaiser gets the pass from Flincham and a long two.
Miller's up 9-4 over the Royals.
Kaiser has 4. Noah Smith, a 3 from the left wing, no. Miller skies over Kaiser for the rebound, and Greg Miller with his first 2. He averages 10.5 for Southeastern.
Coach McCulley over here yelling, block out, block out.
That looks
Can't
like
give up those easy buckets like that.
Mertens down there to check in next dead ball.
Couple subs for the Royals.
Looks like we may see a foul on J.D. Bembry. And we do. There'll be 2 Southeastern players coming in. Looks like 45, Jalen Tapler, and 33, Aaron Shank. Recognize Aaron Shank's name, playing some football for the Royals.
Absolutely.
We also see Corby Mertens for the first time this evening for Noblesville, number 12. Plummer has it. Cross-court pass to Mertens. Mertens canned 6 threes against Columbus North last Saturday. 9-6 Noblesville, 1:35 left first quarter.
That's the one thing you love about long-range shooters. Once they get in that zone, it's an amazing sight to see. We saw that last week when Rachel Shipman did it in. Oh my God! That's
I'm not sure how he's getting those to roll, but 2 3-pointers that are a decisive point right now in this game by McGuire Plummer.
As only McGuire Plummer can do.
12-6, 1 minute left first quarter. Davidson now right side to Etherington. Now it's Shank, double teamed by Ogden and Ginther. Down low. Tapler, no. Tapler gets the board, no. And I think Greg Miller, either Miller or Tapler are going to get called with a clear out. Yep, Greg Miller, that's number 1 on Miller. 5th team foul on Southeastern. Now we'll see Grant Bullard, 6'1" junior.
Looks like Ginther may have a bloody nose.
Trainer Pete Dewar doing some work on him. Approaching 30 seconds left first quarter. Up, stolen by Etherington, taps it up and dunks one home. The 6'5" freshman. He got up there for that one too.
Yeah, he can jump. He's a good-looking freshman, nice size.
Yep.
6'5",
He seems like he's a mix of Austin and Alex.
Yeah, he is.
He really does, and he's already 6'5" as a freshman. That's spells dangerous.
Yeah. With Gunn coming back next year and Etherington only a freshman, that could be dangerous.
Long three-quarter court shot by Etherington off the Kaiser miss. And after one quarter, it's Noblesville 12, Hamilton Southeastern 8 here at the Mill in Noblesville. Tonight's game is brought to you by Community Health Network, also by Smith's Jewelers, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Ivy Tech Community College, Indiana Restoration Services, Logan Street Signs and Banners, and Noblesville Trophies, and also the Wofford Theater.
Community Health is one of our great. Community Health is Central Indiana's leaders in providing healthcare services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health 317-355-7775 or check them out at www.ecommunity.com. Also, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, attorneys at law from personal injury claims, complex business litigation, divorce cases. Church, Hiddle and Antrim protects the rights of individuals, businesses, schools, and government bodies all over Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, and Maryville and Tipton. You can call them at 773-5320.
Cool thing about them is they've been around since 1880.
Yeah, a long time.
That is credibility.
On the square in downtown Noblesville. Here we go, Craig.
Back to it, second quarter. Flincham from Kaiser got the three. So Max Flincham with his first three-pointer of the ball game. Noblesville throwing a 2-3 at the Royals, but Greg Miller slices right through it. No, rebound to Grant Bullard. And Ryan Ogden jogging to the scores table for next time. There's a dead ball. Flincham back out, almost stolen by Etherington. Now it's Mertens. Floater, no. Rebound, gets his own rebound, taps it out to himself. Tried to tap it to Flincham, but there was a defender
get that
there.
Quick enough, so Mertens just took it himself.
Good matchup there. Greg Miller taking on Kaiser. Kaiser drives, got it.
Miller 17, Royals 8.
John Kaiser has 6 points. They quickly got 5 points here in the first about minute 10 of the second quarter rather. Etherington thought about a three. Now Miller takes it, got it. Greg Miller, one of those players who's going to have to step up tonight. Averages 10.5 a game, and with Zach Gunn being out of the lineup tonight, he's going to have to be one of those players to step up and take his spot scoring-wise. 17-11, Noblesville. Kaiser pulls up for a three, got it. 9 points for the 6'5 senior John Kaiser. 20-11. Tapped out by Bullards and picked up by Corby Mertens. Kaiser runs it smooth, dribbling up the court. Tries to make a move on Miller. Takes an 18-footer, got it. Brian Satterfield wants to talk about it.
Well, let's thank some more sponsors while we're at it here during this timeout. Ivy Tech prepares Indiana residents to learn, live, and work in a diverse and competitive environment. To answer any questions on enrolling or general information, check out their website, www.ivytech.edu, or call them at 317-921-4300. Smith's Jewelers. They've been on the square since 1946. Smith's Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Westfield, and Carmel for over 65 years. Many jewelers have come and gone, yet Smith still remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would be our outstanding jewelry selection and customer service. Our knowledgeable staff at Smith's Jewelers is eager to give the customers a memorable and positive experience. Give them a call at 317-773-3383 or check them out at smithsonthesquare.com.
Back out of the timeout. As Southeastern was in a little bit of a need to talk about things. They get Schofield back in there. It's Smith, Schofield, Etherington, Miller, and Tapler. Down low, Schofield's got it, goes right up over Kaiser, and it's going to be a good basket. It's going to be Corby Mertens with the foul. 4 points now by Schofield. Tries to make it, and he does with a free throw, his 5th point of the ball game, and it's 22-14. Millers lead the Royals by 8 with 5 minutes to go until the halftime. Don't forget, stay with us at halftime as we'll have Hamilton Southeastern and Noblesville Special Olympics basketball.
And we will not take a commercial break. We're going to show this game in its entirety at the half, so that ought to be a great one.
Floating around the perimeter, McGuire, Plummer, Flincham. Now it's Mertens. Left wing three. Easy does it for Corby Mertens.
What's that, 4 or 5 threes for the Millers?
Yeah, that's 4. Mertens, actually that's 5. 2 by Plummer, Mertens, Flincham, Kaiser each with a 3. Kind of throwing Southeastern into a bad situation defensively. That 3-pointer air ball's off the mark. Looked like it would have been good. A nice pull up there by Etherington, but off the arm of Brennan Schofield. And turns it over to Noblesville. The freshman, Noah Smith, all over Plummer. Now it's to Kaiser. Right elbow, gets fouled by Miller, and if that's Miller, yes it is. That'll be foul number 2 on the 6'3" senior.
Miller and Schofield both have 2 fouls for the Royals.
2 guys that are the leaders for them on the court, along with Zach Gunn. Kaiser rattles the first free throw home. He's got 11 points. Back in is number 3, Jack Davidson for the Royals.
And he replaces Schofield.
Second free throw up and good.
No, it wasn't Schofield.
12.
Okay.
Check that, 13 points for John Kaiser. And we're just under the midway point of the second quarter, 27-14, Noblesville. Southeastern trying to find seams in the Noblesville defense to make something happen. Tapler not able to post up down low. It's Ginther that was all over him.
Strong defense being played by the Millers here.
Davidson doubled up. Now it's back out to Smith. Left side to Miller. Baseline, Schofield. Off the mark, no. Rebounded by Smith. Off the mark again. And Smith gets Mertens right in the face as Mertens pulled the board down. That's 2 on Noah Smith. So 3 out there on the floor that have 2 fouls. Let's see if Coach Satterfield gets J.D. Bembry back in there. Bembry's got 1 foul. 7 fouls for the Royals as a team, and that'll put Corby Mertens at the line. Nick Mills, number 5, set the check in for Noblesville as Mertens sinks the first free throw.
McGuire Plummer gets a good rest here for the Millers.
Here's 1 of the 2 off the mark. Nick Mills gets the rebound though, goes in, and he'll get fouled by Tapler.
Mills may be only 5'7", but he certainly makes things happen in there when it comes to
2 shots at the line for the Millers, Nick Mills.
So that foul is on 45, Tapler, his first. 8 fouls now on Southeastern. Mills barely braces the rim on that first attempt. That'll bring Aaron Shank back in.
Nick Mills missed both of those free throws.
Missed them both. Noblesville still up 14, 28-14. 2:50 left in quarter number 2. Davis thought about the deep three. No. Back out. Makes a move, goes in. Back out to Shank. Schofield getting physical down low. Davidson's three, good. Right with Merton's hand in his face. And that's a Davidson three.
They can shoot the three.
His brother Eric can shoot the three, and he did that many a time with the defender in his face. Yeah, Nick Mills with it. Back out to Kaiser, center circle. Dribble drives. 18-footer, got it. Kaiser with 15, and it's 30-17. Noblesville up on Hamilton Southeastern.
Kind of an unusual first half for John Kaiser because he usually doesn't heat up in the second half. He's got 15 already.
Dish down low. Miller from Schofield, no. Flincham tries to save the rebound off the hand of Miller and then off of Flincham, and it goes out of bounds. Staying with, and now it's going to be Plummer and Ogden back in for.
Returning 23 for Plummer and 24 Ryan Ogden.
One thing about it, I think Coach McCullough's got to be a little bit concerned about they're not blocking, they're not going to make the boards.
Some subs, Plummer or Ogden came in for John Kaiser. There's the Flincham. Kaiser desperate team with a breather. Schofield, corner, Miller driving baseline up off the glass, too strong. Rebound Shank, and he got it up and in. Shank's first 2 points. And we're at 1 minute until halftime. Davidson all over the back of Plummer. No call there. I don't think he could stop his momentum. Mertens. Plummer. Davidson all deep. Mertens gets the pass, drives, left baseline, got it. We got doubled up near midcourt on the right side of Bembry. Shank. Davidson three, got it. Davidson brings it back to a 10-point game with 20 seconds left here in the first half. Plummer. Bembry tried to take him up full court.
Timeout Noblesville. 30-second timeout.
Let's thank more of our sponsors here, Craig. Indiana Restoration, no job too small or too big for Indiana Restoration Services. Whether you're a homeowner or a large business experiencing water, fire, or storm, a homeowner that simply needs a good carpet cleaner, Indiana Restoration has you covered. You can contact them at 317-776-9942. Check them out online at indianarestoration.com.
32-22 is the count. Noblesville up on Hamilton Southeastern. 14.6 seconds left until halftime. Stick with us and you can see them there in the northwest corner of the gym. All of the Special Olympics athletes from both schools.
A little blood on the floor.
treat for the fans. They love to support Special Olympics. It's a very cool thing. I think this is the third year now that high schools all over the state, and I'm not sure exactly how many, have unified track teams where they'll compete all the way to state finals. And Noblesville has won the first 2 sectional titles and has gone on to compete at state level. Max Flincham, the pass from McGuire Plummer, travel
I think there's going to be a little surprise here for the Special Olympics.
Yeah, well, should we spoil it or just let people see
no,
what it
let's
is?
just wait. Let's just wait.
We'll let them wait.
But I think it will please many, many people. Yes, they are very good.
He's in the, I would say, the highest level possible.
On another hand, he made a big shot in the sectional here.
Yeah, against North Central. And that made the ESPN Sports Center top 10 that night. That's the only thing we're going to tell you, folks. A treat to have this guy here. We can't tell you. But if people know that part of the trivia, they'll know who it is. Smith drives, no. Back up. The freshman can't quite get it over Ogden's hand. And they're looking for a foul. They got one. And that's going to be on Brandon Bartholomew. So with no time on the clock, Noah Smith is going to have a pair of free throws. As he was hit.
No, and the famous guest is not Luke Miller. He's over there. Makes the first one.
Rattles it, gets to climb over the front of the rim. Brings it under 10 points. And second one by Smith, swishes it. And our halftime score, Noblesville 32, Hamilton Southeastern 24. And now we're going to turn things over to the Special Olympics of Hamilton County.
And we'll be showing this live right here at halftime. We're not going to take any commercials. We're just going to hang in here and watch these young people play basketball. We're excited.
We're going to hope that you guess who the special guest speaker who's standing next to Noblesville Athletic Director Mike Ash, who he is. He's going to speak here momentarily.
Here to introduce our very own Super Millers Unified Basketball Team and our visitors to the Royals is Indiana native, Hamilton Southeastern graduate and former Mr. Basketball, Michigan State Spartan and current Denver Nugget. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Harris.
We've got an anxious player down here. She's ready to play. Oh. That must be one of Coach Skagg's favorite players. Enthusiastic.
We're here to introduce some amazing kids for the Noblesville Super Millers and the Hamilton Southeastern Super Warriors. There will be great buckets passed around for donations to the Special Olympics, and I hope you guys enjoy the show that we have on the place.
Here they come. Excited as can be.
Like they got plenty of coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Long story.
I signed the poster with
Take donation.
Yep.
just the gist of it. No, like there's no like gist of it. Like it's not like a backstory. It's just like a situation thing.
They couldn't have found better referees.
Oh, you got new head football coach here at Noblesville, Jason Simmons, and Noblesville East 8th grade head coach Matt Pogue. Matt Pogue is one of our resource teachers here at Noblesville. He's a great with the kids. fun with this for sure. See a couple Noblesville students starstruck. Getting a picture taken with Gary Harris. We gave the name away if you didn't pick up who that was on the mic. It looks like the white jerseys will be the Noblesville team from Hamilton County Special Olympics, and Hamilton Southeastern's team is wearing the black jerseys with the white numbers.
All proceeds tonight will be donated on behalf of Noblesville and Hamilton Southeastern. Thank you for your support. Fans, don't forget you can donate at the concession stand. If you don't get a chance to get a bucket tonight, the buckets will be in the concession stand through the remainder of the game. Thank you for helping out.
your stats. assume that they're going to come right back out and be at it pretty hard in the second half to try and make this the ball game that it will be.
Well, the Millers are coming out on the floor. The Royals already out here. Let's thank our sponsor, Smith's Jewelers, Community Health, Church Hidland Anthem, Ivy Tech, Indiana Restoration. Logan Street Signs and Banners, and the Noblesville Trophies. You know, Noblesville Trophies, they offer a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. They're doing a lot of embroidery work down there, Greg. They got a fantastic machine down there that does some very good work. So Noblesville Trophies provides same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Give them a call down there at 317-773-7391. Talk to Sherry. She can take care of you. Logan Street Signs and Banners. Specialize in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. But Logan Street Signs and Banners is no longer on Logan Street anymore.
No, it hasn't been for a while, at least.
No, it hasn't been.
Got to keep
Give
the
them
name.
a call at 773-7200. And talk to Deb. She'll take care of you. It's LoganStreetSigns.com. Well, we got about a minute left here. You want to go through some stats?
Yeah, first for Southeastern in the first half. Jack Davidson with a pair of threes leads the Royals with 6 points. 5 points each out of Greg Miller and Brennan Schofield. 4 points from Aaron Etherington. And 2 points apiece out of Noah Smith and Aaron Shank for the 24 Southeastern points. Check that, Aaron Etherington also with 4. For Noblesville, 15 points for John Kaiser. 6 points from McGuire Plummer on a pair of threes that literally he got the shooter's roll on those. They rattled either off the rim or off the rim in the backboard and down through the net. 6 points also by Corby Mertens on a field goal, 2 field goals and a free throw. It looked like Channel 13 getting some camera for the students. And 3 points from Max Flincham, 2 out of Nolan Ginther. I guess the one trifling stat of the half, Noblesville 3 out of 8 from the foul line.
Kind of unusual for the Millers at the free throw line there.
And normally that's a stat that they're shooting at least about 74, 76% for a game. And I believe coming into this ball game, as a team, Noblesville shoots 74% from the foul line, 150 for 202 on the season. As now the Millers, Noblesville, check that, Southeastern will have the ball going right to left this time. Noblesville left to right when they're on offense. And Davidson inbounds to Bembry, and here we go in the third quarter. They'll go with Smith, Schofield, Davidson, Miller, and Bembry. Davidson tries to drive baseline.
I believe he pushed you out.
That may be on John Kaiser. And it is a little blocking foul. That's number 2 on John Kaiser. Quick one to start the second half. As Noblesville's got Kaiser, Flincham, Plummer, Ogden, and Ginther out there. Ginther all over Schofield trying to make him work. And Schofield does right at him for his 7th point. 32-26, back to a 2-possession lead for Noblesville. Plummer back out, Kaiser, now right corner 3, Flincham got it. John Kaiser with the drive and dish. 6 points now for Flincham. Back up to a 9-point Noblesville lead. Right side to Smith, now it's Bembry. Looking, Davidson deep, back out top. Bembry to Smith right side. They're trying to find Schofield. Long 3 by Davidson, he has to heave it, and he does. Jack Davidson put all he had into that one for his 9th point of the game, and 35-29. Ginther back out to Plummer. Now it's Kaiser. Drives on Miller. Back out. Now Flincham. Down low to Ogden. Ogden up and over Davidson for the bucket.
37-29, Miller's over the Royals. 6:09 left to go here in the third quarter.
Layup off the mark by Smith. Tapped out by Schofield. Rebound to Plummer. Now it's Ogden. No. And the rebound goes into the hands of J.D. Bembry. Defensive tap out there by Ogden. Gets it to Flincham. Now it's Plummer. 8-point advantage as Plummer crosses the timeline. Back out, Flincham. Drives, floats one. No. Ogden the rebound. Looking. Left-handed off the glass and over Smith. Ogden with 2 straight buckets and back to a double-digit lead for Noblesville. Royals floating the perimeter. Despite his 2 fouls, they're trying to find Schofield down low. Davidson looks. Now get a screen from him. He'll drive baseline, shoots one up. No. Ogden with the rebound, extends it out to Plummer. Plummer almost put that into the hands of Smith. He'll get it back down right side to Flincham.
Ginther with the ball. Nice pass inside.
Down to Plummer. Good pass on the I guess you could call it the side door right down the middle of the lane.
Absolutely.
As Plummer with his 8th point. Nice pass there by Ginther, and timeout called by Hamilton Southeastern. It's 41-29, 4:38 left here in quarter number 3.
Let's talk a little bit about our sponsors here, Craig. Community Health Network. Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health 317-355-7775 or go on their website at ecommunity.com. How about Church Hiddle and Anthem? For personal injury claims, complex business litigation, to divorce cases, Church Hiddle and Anthem can protect your rights of individuals around Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, Maryville, and Tipton. Contact them at their Noblesville office at 317-773-5320.
$41-29 is the count. 4:38 on the third quarter clock. Teams come out of timeout. It's like Aaron Etherington back in there for Southeastern. Noblesville sticks with the lineup that was out there before the timeout as they've got a 12-point lead again. Royals have some confidence out there with 2 freshmen in the ballgame. Smith, number 30, and 21, Aaron Etherington. Those are some long arms out of Brennan Schofield. He makes a move down low on Ginther, and that'll be number 2 on Nolan Ginther.
Personal foul, Noblesville, number 40, Nolan Ginther. 2 shots at the line, number 44, Brennan Schofield.
Schofield at the line. Swish is the first. He's got 8 points. 1 more, and he'll tie Jack Davidson for the Royals' lead in scoring at 9. Trying to cut this back to a 10-point game, and he does. 3 field goals and 3 at the line for Brennan Schofield. It's 41-31.
Schofield's a nice-looking sophomore, Craig.
Yep. Kaiser, now left side to Ogden. Back out, almost stolen. And now it is. Ginther's short pass to Kaiser gets stolen by Smith. Rolls it up and off the rim. No. And deep rebound there by Jack Davidson. Gets it to Miller. Stutter step, Etherington, Schofield now back. Miller drives. And he'll be going to the line. Is that number 3 on Ginther? Check that Ryan Ogden. That'll be his first foul. Third team foul on Noblesville this half. None so far on Southeastern. It was kind of the opposite in the first half.
End of 3 quarters, Tipton 31, Hamilton Heights 16.
Free throw number 2 coming up by Greg Miller. And rolls around and no. But he did cut it to a 9-point deficit. And Kaiser tosses the ball, lobs it over Greg Miller, and way out of reach for McGuire Plummer. Turns it back over to Hamilton Southeastern.
Zionsville leads 28-23 with 2:55 left to go in the third quarter. Zionsville is playing Brownsburg tonight in another Hoosier Crossroad Conference battle.
Miller drives back out. Schofield. Now back to Miller on the baseline. That should be a pretty good battle. Brownsburg and Zionsville. Look like a little push maybe on Max Flincham, number 22.
With 7:25 left in the fourth quarter at Carmel. Carmel leads Ben Davis 30-19. Jim Inskeep reports that both teams are in significant foul trouble.
Schofield drives, no. Loose ball rebound, John Kaiser. Goes left side, Flincham, left wing 3, no. Etherington skies for the rebound. Etherington gets down low on the right block and jumps up for a dunk. His second of the game, his third field goal. He's got 6 points. Yeah, I think if I was 6'5" and could jump, I'd take every advantage possible. I'd try and dunk it too.
Yeah.
Brian McCauley calls a 30-second timeout for the Millers.
Want to thank one of our sponsors, Ivy Tech. It prepares Indiana residents to learn, live, and work in a diverse and competitive environment. To answer any questions on enrolling or general information, you can visit their website, ivytech.edu, or give them a call at 317-921-4300. Smith's Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, and Westfield and Carmel, for over 65 years. The knowledge of the staff at Smith's Jewelers is eager to give the customers a memorable and positive experience. Give them a call at 773-3383.
Out of the timeout, Ogden inbounds it to McGuire Plummer for Noblesville. 2.5 left in the third quarter, 41-34. Noblesville on top. Kaiser now to Plummer. And John Kaiser expects to be doubled up when he gets the ball. Ginther crosses it. Now Plummer, he'll drive. Out left corner to Flincham. 3, got it. That's 3 from outside the arc for Max Flincham. He's got 9 points. And back to a 10-point Noblesville lead, 44-34 over Hamilton Southeastern. And we've approached the 2-minute mark of the third quarter.
End of 3, Zionsville 33, Brownsburg 23.
Down low, Etherington gets it to Schofield. Like Schofield was a little surprised that with the underneath pass, but he converts the layup on the left side back to an 8-point deficit for the Royals. We'll see Grant Bullard and Corby Mertens coming in at the next dead ball for Noblesville. Plummer throws a pass that was intended for Ogden, but hits Etherington's leg. Now it's Jack Davidson's 3 off the mark. Kaiser tips the rebound to Plummer. Now it's Kaiser, 17 feet out with 65 seconds here in the third.
Miller's working the ball here. Want to get a good shot.
Kaiser, 16-footer, got it.
Good old North Central Conference battle. Lafayette Jeff 55, Kokomo 50 with 3:32 left to go in the game.
Oh, lob pass from Noah Smith down low, over the hands of, hard to believe it's over the hands of 6'7" Brennan Schofield, because those long arms can reach. But I think he may have caught Schofield by surprise, and we'll see.
We want to thank all our viewers for watching the game tonight. We appreciate it, and we're thankful to have you for us to continue to do this broadcast on Hometown Network.
"15 seconds on the third quarter clock. Noblesville looking for the last shot as Plummer guarded by Davidson. Now it's Flincham to Kaiser. Davidson tried to steal it. And was that a reach-in on Jack Davidson?
Yeah, I think the foul's
Yeah,
going to be
I
on
think it was.
Davidson.
If not, I mean, McGuire Plummer caught that ball right on the sideline.
That's actually Davidson's first foul, Craig.
5.5. McGuire Plummer drives, floats one, got it. McGuire Plummer's got 10. And it's 48-36 after 3 quarters. 16-12 that quarter. Noblesville takes that one. And last broadcast, I believe it was last Saturday, or was that 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Michael Carmesino, Noblesville baseball infielder, sank a half-court shot to win a 55-inch TV. And we'll see if this contestant can win himself a TV as well. Heaves it. He threw it like a baseball and didn't convert the shot, so
looks like the cheerleaders are throwing what there?
Those little Aaron stuffed bears.
All right. Let's thank Indiana. Let's thank another sponsor, Indiana Restoration. No job is too small or too big for Indiana Restoration Services. Whether you are a homeowner or large business experiencing water, fire, or storm, call 776-9942 if you have water damage, contents cleaning, fire damage, smoke or odor removal, or just carpet and upholstery cleaner. Call Indiana Restoration. 317-776-9942.
And especially coming up in the next month and a half with the change from winter to spring.
Spring cleaning, Craig.
You got it. Spring cleaning, get your carpets ready for the nice weather. We'll turn things to quarter number 4. Craig Aggers alongside Perry Williams. Glad you've all joined us this evening. 48-36, Noblesville leads Hamilton Southeastern. Kaiser gets fouled as he's on his way to the hoop. 17 points for John Kaiser. He averages 21.9. Clanks the first one off the front of the rim.
Which is very unusual for John Kaiser to miss a free throw.
That foul is going to be on Aaron Etherington. Second free throw up and good. Kaiser has 18. The lead is 13 for Noblesville, just 10 seconds into the fourth quarter. Miller drives, gets fouled maybe by on the floor. I think that'll be on maybe Grant Bullard of Noblesville.
Personal foul, Noblesville for 45, Grant Bullard. 2 shots straight, Noblesville.
One of the things, in case you're just tuned in here, towards the end of the game, before the game, we found out that Zach Gunn was in street clothes, so he has not played for the Royals tonight. He's their leading scorer and, one of those top players in the state of Indiana and definitely one of the top juniors in the state.
Yeah, missing 18.5 points a game tonight. Obviously, surely hurts Southeastern's offense.
And also the size that he has is 6'6".
Yep, the size. Noblesville may want to get across half court as Plummer barely did and got almost threw that ball away before Mertens saved it. Now it's Bullard to Ogden. Now it's Mertens for three. Got it. It's been quite a while since I've seen, two different players on one team
are just red hot from
get their
the
hands in such a rhythm from outside the arc.
And then the two McGuire Plummer hit tonight, which
those obviously served to be a difference in the game at one point. As Schofield on the floor, and you can hear some fans grumbling as Schofield tried to move. Bullard tried to take a charge there as Greg Miller drove to the bucket. Foul be on the floor. And a reach in. McGuire Plummer, his first 6 on the Millers.
Kaiser coming back in, Flincham going out for a little break.
Southeastern inbounds underneath the basket. That's Davidson to Etherington. New Royal in there, number 22. That's Trevin Trebu. And the rebound comes down to Plummer. He gets it to Kaiser. They're trying to find room to facilitate John Kaiser. He pulls up over Aaron Shank, no. Rebound to Trebu. Miller skies up and over, no. Rebound Shank, nothing there. Tapped around and Ogden finds his way to the board. He got up there for it. 5:50 left here in the fourth quarter. 52-38 rather. Noblesville up on Hamilton Southeastern. Ogden deep right now. It's Kaiser, volleyball line. Mertens. I think Noblesville's just trying to waste some time away. Ogden faked the three and then drove right baseline. Nice play
by Ogden.
You got that right. He's got 6 points all here in the second half on a few field goals.
McGuire Plummer on the foul.
54-38, 5:12 on the fourth quarter clock.
That's 3 fouls on Plummer.
Jack Davidson will be at the line for Southeastern. That's the 7th team foul on Noblesville, and just like a Davidson cans that free throw, and we're going to see for the first time tonight, 32 Brock Burns, 6'4" junior. He saw some action during the junior varsity tonight.
And a heck of a football player.
Yeah. Yep, you got that right.
I don't know what he can do on the basketball court, but he can play some football now.
I believe his older brother Brennan Burns saw significant time. He played with Zach Irvin in that bunch.
Yeah.
So both free throws good by Davidson. It's 54-40 Noblesville. Davidson sticking right with Plummer. Down low to Ogden. Up off the glass. No. And not sure that foul's on. It's going to be on Burns. 32 they're calling. Burns had that shocked look on his face and looked like it was after the play.
It had to be pushing off or something, didn't it?
I'm going to guess that was it because he and Ogden both went up for the rebound, and Burns came down with it and made the contact with Ogden. So Ryan Ogden will shoot free throws. Makes the first.
Ogden having a good solid night, 7 points.
Yeah, 7 points, a pair of assists. And makes the second, he's got 8 points. 56-40. 4:50 left here in the fourth quarter. See some fans grabbing their coats and heading for the exits. Down low, Burns. Oh! They're saying John Kaiser got some contact with his body, but nice block from behind by the big fella. So it'll be 3 on Kaiser.
3 on Plummer. We got 4:43 left to go in the game. Miller's 56, Royals 40.
Burns rattles a free throw around for his first point of the ball game. And he'll get one more. Free throws up and swishes it.
At halftime, Carmel Lady Hounds lead Jay County 30-22. That'll be their last game before the sectional starting on Tuesday.
Yeah, they're going to call that an over and back as Brock Burns all over Kaiser. And Jay County, a good test for Carmel before they face Southeastern in the sectional. Jay County, I believe, comes into that ball game tonight like 19-3 or 18-4, and they'll play in a tough Homestead sectional. So Southeastern back with it. Smith, now Miller. Davidson had a 3 look, no. Miller drives. Bullard tried again to take a charge.
Well, Guerin Catholic 86, Lafayette Central Catholic 71 with 1:54 left. So Pete Smith's team struggled here early on, but they looked like they got it going tonight against Lafayette Catholic.
That seems right about this time of the season where Pete Smith's squad will get their bearings right.
Yeah, and Pete Smith's squad will come to Noblesville this year for sectional play, so that'll be interesting to have old Coach Smith back in the mill.
Yeah. Yep. He was here the past 2 seasons for the Noblesville Holiday Tournament before this year. I believe they went elsewhere. And
big thing going on at Lawrence North tonight with them renaming the floor at Lawrence North for Jack Keever.
That's crazy. I mean, he's been coaching there for what, 45 years now?
Yeah, unbelievable career there.
Such a legacy, and he's going to keep. I'm not sure how much longer he'll keep.
Well, he said he wasn't even thinking about getting out.
No.
Said he still loved it.
He still enjoys it. And shoot, if you've got guys like Kevin Easley and you've got Rock Appetti, those young guys, and
It's kind of funny he says that he's got softer over the years. I'm sure the players now don't think that, but.
Mertens, left side, a 3, and Ogden the rebound. So Ogden's got 10.
Yeah, so Miller's got 3 people in double figures here.
58-44, 3:45 left here. Burns up over Mertens for the bucket. Timeout, a 30-second timeout.
Let's thank a couple more of our sponsors here during the timeout. Noblesville Trophies offer a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, in-house embroidery. Give Sherry a call down there at 773-7391 because she's ready and willing to do not only trophies and awards, but also do any kind of embroidery you need. So check her out on NoblesvilleTrophies.com. Logan Street Signs and Banners, number 773-7200. They specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. Check them out on LoganStreetSigns.com.
Out of the timeout, Noblesville inbounds. Plummer to Kaiser. Looks like Miller wants to take him full court, and they'll get a check foul there, as that'll be number 3 on Greg Miller. At this rate, I have a feeling it's going to be a long 3.5 minutes.
Oh, I believe so. I believe you're correct.
Ogden inbounds to Ginther. Looks corner. Mertens pulls back out. Almost stolen on his pass to Plummer. Now it's Ogden. Kaiser down low. Ginther gets it to Ogden and up underneath, and that's Ogden's 12th point, all here in the second half. 60-46, 3:12 on the clock. Miller drives, no. Rebound tapped out, and Plummer corrals it. He's got the freshman Smith on him. Cross court pass to Ogden. Now it's Plummer. Down low, Ogden gets the pass from Kaiser. This is quite a night, quite a second half at that for Ryan Ogden. He's got 14, a career high. That's assist number 6 by John Kaiser. Now it's Davidson. Burns, left wing 3, got it. Good shot there by Brock Burns. He's got 7 points, all here in the fourth quarter. Of course, I think he played 4 JV quarters tonight, so it's going to be. He had to kind of cram it all in to 1 quarter tonight. 62-49, we're under 2 minutes. Plummer to Ogden, trying to make a move down low, and he does, off the mark, and he'll get called for the foul. That'll be number 2 on Mr. Ogden as he fouls Trayvon Trabue.
Just got a little overexcited there.
Like
missed that shot he thought he should have had.
Trabue. Trayvon Trabue at the free throw line to shoot a pair. Misses the first free throw. And we'll see number 1, Nick Bowman, 6-foot sophomore coming in. And also back in there is 21, Aaron Etherington. First free throw was missed there by Trabue.
Long pass to Kaiser.
Up the court, up and over Smith. Got it. Kaiser with 20 points now. 2 shy technically of his 21.9 average. Smith, no. Mertens the board. That was a nice baseball pass from the quarterback, McGuire Plummer.
I'll tell you, the one thing about it with the Millers, John Kaiser, he's got to be in consideration for an Indiana All-Star. He's having a great season the senior year.
And you hope that a game like this against, and you hope it for his case it doesn't matter that it's a Zach Gunless team that they're playing against, but obviously this could be a matchup in about a month from now.
You're right.
In the Noblesville sectional, that's where Class 4A Sectional 8 in boys action will be in about a month. We'll check foul there on Aaron Etherington. That'll send John Kaiser to the line. But don't forget, folks, next week, join us for girls basketball high school sectional action, Sectional 8 in Class 4A at Westfield. Tuesday, it's Carmel versus Southeastern in the first game at 6 p.m., followed by Anderson versus Noblesville around 7:30 as Kaiser nets free throw number 1 of the trip. 21 points. And semifinals next Friday. Fishers plays the winner of Carmel and Southeastern. And Kaiser misses the second free throw, 4 out of 6 from the line tonight. And the second semifinal, the Anderson-Noblesville winner will play the host Westfield Shamrocks. Big board there by Bullard, and to Kaiser up the floor and off the glass and in. Kaiser with 23 points. 67-50. We're at 45 seconds. Burns underneath. No. Looks like he got a hand from Grant Bullard on that one.
You know, the one thing about it is that, you know, just like you said, come sectional time, you put Zach Gunn in here. And but Satterfield's got a pretty young team here. I mean,
Yeah.
he's only got 2 seniors that play quite a bit, and he's got a great repertoire of freshmen and sophomores. So this is a team that's going to be around for a while.
Yeah,
The Millers look strong again with a balanced attack. Seem to be coming in their own, and barring any miracle here, they'll go to 9-6 on the season.
Yeah, and the scary thing is we didn't see Connor Rotterman come off of that Southeastern bench at all tonight, and he's their third leading scorer. Check that, I think fourth leading scorer. Third leading scorer at 8.3 points a game. And Noblesville's just going to try and wind the clock out, and
Congratulations to everyone here tonight.
oh,
We raised a total of $1,052.52.
wow. $1,052.52 just from passing buckets around. That's unreal.
That's awesome.
Yep, unreal, as we've got a female representative from each student body tonight out there on the floor.
What
during
a
this
great,
timeout.
that's great.
$1,052.52. That's what happens when you get people together for a great cause.
Yeah,
Special
absolutely.
Olympics of Hamilton County. 21.3 left on the clock. This was just a 30-second timeout or so to
Just basically to do that
to
ceremony.
basically have that announcement.
Well, the Millers is getting a big victory here tonight
Yep.
to break. What'd you say? 2009 was the last time.
2010, the sectional win, 43-42 over the Royals. That helped. I'm trying to think if that was the sectional championship or when that was, but there's a steal. And off the glass and in by Nick Bowman. Grant Gremmel, Blake Taylor, Nick Mills, Cade Gorman, and Brandon Barthel in there. Rebound and the final score, Noblesville 67, Hamilton Southeastern 54.
We're going to take about a 3-minute break, and then we'll be right back here to go through the stats before we wrap it up in our wrap-up.
So we'll see you in just a few minutes right here on Hometown Television.
You know, when Margaret and I decided to sell the old estate here, we had only one choice in signage. Logan Street signs and banners. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore, but rather located on 10th Street on the south side of Noblesville. Well, we sold the old beauty, and we were able to buy this wonderful estate. And we had so much money left over, I was able to buy this beautiful 1968 Eldorado Cadillac for Margaret. Only 472,000 miles. Margaret loves it because it's got those big seats and that heavy-duty suspension to support her svelte frame. Next time you're looking for signs or banners, call old Jim at Logan Street Signs and Banners, 773-7200. Conveniently not located on Logan Street anymore.
She was very little. Taylor loved to play basketball.
My dream was to play basketball in college.
That day, she was having a great game. Then she landed after a rebound. When I saw her, I just felt sick.
I knew right away that I had torn my ACL.
A teammate recommended Shelbourne Knee Center.
Their doctors and physical therapists have taken care of thousands of knees like mine. My dream came true. I'm going to be playing basketball at Huntington University.
Shelbourne Knee Center, now part of Community Health Network.
we're back here. I'm Perry Williams. Craig Atkins is working up the stats here, but while he's doing that, I want to one more time thank our great sponsors here on the Hometown Network, because we could not do what we do without these great sponsors. Smith's Jewelers, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Ivy Tech, Indiana Restoration Services, Logan Street Signs, and Noblesville Trophies. The Millers win tonight at the Mill, 67-54 over the Southeastern Royals. Craig, how's it look on stat-wise?
Stats are all done. For Hamilton Southeastern, who drops to 12-7 on the year, Jack Davidson and Brennan Schofield, 11 points apiece. 10 from Greg Miller. 9 points all in the fourth quarter out of Brock Burns. 6 points out of Aaron Etherington. And 2 points apiece out of Noah Smith and Aaron Schenk. For Noblesville, 23 points to lead all scorers from John Kaiser. 14 points out of Ryan Ogden. Also 10 points from McGuire Plummer. 9 points apiece out of, check that, yep, 9 points apiece out of Max Flincham and Corby Mertens. 2 points from Nolan Ginther and Nick Mills, Blake Taylor, Cade Gorman, Brandon Barthel, Grant Bullard, and Grant Grummel. All playing but not scoring tonight for the Noblesville Millers as they move to 9-6 on the year, 2-2 in the conference. And by looking at the standings, not sure what, I believe Fishers was off tonight, correct?
Yes,
yeah, Fishers was off tonight. Zionsville
was winning,
was leading at Brownsburg, so they would be up in a, actually they'd be a half game out with 3 victories. Southeastern drops to 4-1. And Noblesville now 2-2 in the conference, so that kind of puts a twist in things. With the next game coming up for Noblesville is at Brownsburg. That'll be, I believe, next Thursday. Yes, next Thursday. Kind of an odd week next week because of girls basketball sectionals. They try and schedule the boys around them. So next Thursday, Noblesville will be at Brownsburg on February 4th. That's the same thing for Hamilton Southeastern, but they will welcome in the Columbus North Bulldogs, who Noblesville handedly took down 2 weeks ago, 62-34 right here at the Mill. So it'll be interesting. That's the next game next Thursday for Noblesville. So that's probably going to do it for us here on this particular broadcast here at the Mill. Final score once again, 67-34. Noblesville ends their 7-game losing streak against Southeastern. Their first win against the Royals since 2010 in the sectional. And that's going to do it for us here on Hometown Television. For Will Wofford and Kinsey Browning for their great work on the cameras. For producer Jim Wofford and color commentator Perry Williams, I'm Craig Atkins. Join us Tuesday night for the girls basketball sectionals at Westfield, as the first game at 6 o'clock will be Carmel versus Hamilton Southeastern, followed by Anderson and Noblesville. So join us around 5:54 pregame prior to that first matchup on Tuesday night. So we will see you then, and so long from Hometown Television.